Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to review the 2019 Rossignol Jibsaw HD. And yes, I know this one looks a little haggard. I actually swapped it out with one of the Rossignol riders for the one I tested because mine was in way better shape than his. But that doesn't matter. Let's dive into this review. This board is available in 4 sizes, 155, 157, 158 wide, 162 wide. This board features Rossignol's AmpTech Elite, which is 60% camber into a 20% rocker in the tip and the tail. This gives that load and snap of traditional camber with a little more play out in the tip and the tail. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a bluebird cold day, so the snow was a little firm and sticky in the morning, then it softened up and became absolutely perfect. It was a great day for ripping groomers and the park. I rode this board with my K2 Indy bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. For 2019, there was a slight tweak to the flex pattern in the torsional flex. Everything else remained the same, so overall it is a stiffer than the middle of the road board. You got some play out in the tip, some play out in the tail, and then just a little bit more torsional flex, which helps with driving the board. This board is smooth and stable at speeds. It's one of those boards that does not get bucked around. It absorbs micro vibrations. It allows you to charge with it. So the one thing I really like about this board is how much snap and pop you get out of that camber zone. What it does when you load it up is it activates that rocker to create a spring-like effect with it. And when that happens, you get pop. This board boosts no matter what, which is why it's perfectly at home hitting jumps. And I'm not talking just like small, medium jumps. I'm talking like mega booters, like 75 plus foot jumps. You can hit anything with this board. It's smooth, it's stable, and it's poppy. The big thing to note when it comes to buttering or jibbing with this board is where the flex point is in the tip. You have to hit the sweet spot to get it to engage and really get it to lock in. When you know where it is, you're golden. When you don't, you're fucked. That's just it. It does take a little bit more speed and a little bit more effort to butter with, but the end result is totally worth it. And if you want to get sideways on a rail, that camber section hugs it and locks in. Basically, think of this board as a slope style jib board or something for high speed butters. This board grips and rips when you're carving with it. When you get it on edge and you push into it and you keep pushing into it, it stays locked in. It's got that serrated edge there, which is basically magnet traction. In fact, I think they still license magnet traction. I'm not too sure because I don't read everything in the catalog anymore. But what I do know is this board will stay locked in and you can carve aggressively with it, or you can do short, tight, quick setup turns. It's a board that really does not suck at turning. So who is this board for? This board is 100% for the high-end freestyle rider. Someone that's hitting parks like Freeway at Breckenridge, the Copper Mountain Big Line. Someone that may be trying to go to the Do Tour. I'm just throwing that out there. Basically, it's a high-end, stiffer, aggressive twin that you can ride all mountain with if need be. So I've ridden this board a bunch. This is a board that in the past has been stiff and aggressive and a little bit too much past where I would like it, but now with that added torsional flex, you can really steer this board more underfoot. That gives it more play and it makes it a better ride in my opinion. Comparable boards, the Jones Mountain Twin or the Ultra Mountain Twin. Dealer's choice on that one. The Ride Burnout if you wanted to. The Marhart Dark Side, the Rome National, the Capita DOA. You could probably even throw in the Yes Typo if you wanted. This has been my review of the Rossignol Jibsaw Heavy Duty. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Have you bought one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a little bit of a conversation over here. After you do that, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the content that we're putting out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you would really like to support us, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. You sign up, you pay a little bit of money, and we put out more content for you. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.